Hey, what up, traders? I just wanted to go through the trades yesterday. Uh, we got a massive influx of demand. Took us right up there. I went through some of the trades yesterday, stopped out a few, took one on a tweezer with a daily bias. I saw the VWAPs were getting close to crossing over, and we were getting an upswing, and the MAs were looking good, and the value area was higher than yesterday. The day before yesterday. So I was convinced it was going along. We see supply drying up, and it worked. I mean, they don't always work. Trading, there's a bit of luck in trading. Okay, and that's what happened, and we got in. Where did we get in? We got in somewhere around here, and then we got out there. Okay, so that was just below the 3-day high. That was my target. I decided to get out there. And quite rightly so, because then we went sideways. We went sideways for a bit. I've been managing the trade for a couple of hours, and that's a lot longer than I usually manage trades. I don't manage trades for that long. Usually in and out, looking for the breakouts, looking for the quick impulse moves. It did carry on. We could have stayed in if I'd wanted to manage it right up to, I don't know, 10 o'clock, whatever. But I didn't. And let's look at today. So today was interesting. I've got a box on there already. I'm going to click off of that. Just quickly get rid of that. So I put this box on here earlier. There's a gap here, and I wanted to trade towards that gap possibly. So if you have a look at the price action, we've come down, and then we started making higher lows. Okay, so my bias was long. Let's have a look here. Let's have a look at my trade. I'm going to just expand this a little bit so that we can see what's going on. So I got where's my signal? So I got a signal at about just after midday. I've got this signal here, and it looked like we were going positive for a bit. So cumulative delta started to go positive. I took the trade on the breakout of, see that tweezer there. So there was a level here, and I took the trade on the breakout of that level. I had a stop running below here, so I put in a quick trend line so I could follow the trade up. We then got we had some news this afternoon, which was Germany core inflation, and that was a beat, and that pushed us right down. I got stopped out, and that's fine. No one saw that coming. That wasn't expected. They didn't expect this inflation to drop that much, but it did, and we got stopped out. So that doesn't matter. So there's one trade down. Second trade was what's the second trade? So I got stopped out there. Here we go. Right, it's the second trade here. So, like I said on this chart here, this is the 15. I wanted to trade into this area here because I thought we might go and try and fill the gap. And my thought process was, if we break and hold above the value area high, which is here, we break and hold above that, then I will go long. Let's just go back onto the other 15-minute. No, it's a 3-minute, sorry. Right, so let's have a look at how the trade progressed. So what I saw was this. At the time, this was going up. Supply was drying up here. So there was supply was drying up there, and I thought if we break that level here, that we would go long and we would fill the gap. Okay, so we had 2 attempts at breaking, so we've got one there and one there, and then we're getting higher lows, higher lows, higher lows, higher lows. We're staying above the MAs, supply's drying up, cumulative delta is what looked like it was going to go positive. So I took the trade here. There's my trade, there's my entry. Okay, it was quite close to the open, so I thought, right, let's wait and see what happens at the open. I had my stop down below the Depop, which is here. Stop down below the Depop, and I basically watched it through the open. Now through the open it did, there's lots of volatility, but then it broke out and it shot right up past this level here, which is a previous high. But then, where are we going to put this? So there's a previous high there. So it shot past that level, but then started to come back down. And I thought it was going to either consolidate or drop below that level. So I took profit there, which is around that level. It's a little bit better than that level. So there you go. So that's my trade today. So that is more like the trades I take. The trade I took yesterday with the 90 points or the 360 ticks, that's not usually what I do. Sometimes those moves happen and you're in the trade and you can manage it, and that's brilliant. Other times, you know, getting on board is difficult, especially when there is sideways chop like this. I mean, we've still got volatility off of the open. We're all over the place. You know, you can't trade this. This is totally untradeable. You get stopped out or lose lots of money. So we're not trading that. But we did get a trade, and we didn't get stopped out, and we did take profit, and that's good enough for me for today. Okay, so if you like this video, please like and subscribe below, and then we will have another look on Monday. Monday's a bank holiday in the UK, but the NASDAQ, it should be open, because obviously it's an American, it's a US index, so we can do some trading on Monday as well. Okay, cheers guys, see you in the next one.